Welcome to Bliss Bound Yoga. I'm Summer Yeagley, and today's class is called Yoga to Feel the Feels. I designed this class around Cancer season. Oftentimes this time of year can just be super emotional, and it's a beautiful time to nurture ourselves, nurture our hearts, and to start beginning to think about the things that really matter in our lives. It's just like the saying goes, in order to heal it, we have to feel it. And our emotions can be a really beautiful way to explore meaningful change in our lives. Oftentimes our emotions are guiding us towards things that we need to maybe focus more on or bring more attention to. So if that sounds good to you, let's meet on the mat in Sukhasana or easy pose. I'm sitting on a little folded up pillow here. You might decide to do the same. A blanket also works nicely too. Take a moment to find length through your spine, heart over the hips, head over the heart, chin level with the floor. And the hands just resting on the legs, palms face down in this gesture of grounding. Begin by taking a couple of deep cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale deep down into the belly. And let it go, sigh it out. And one more time, inhale. Exhale. Feeling your body settle into stillness. Begin to seal the lips, finding Ujjayi breath. Breathing just a little deeper than usual as you lengthen the inhale and slow down the release of the exhale. When we slow the breath down, we likewise slow the mind down. We soften the body, all three of these things, mind, body, and breath, connecting in this moment. Allow yourself to be here with the breath, with the body, focusing on breathing in deeply and exhaling out slowly. Maybe each breath a little bit deeper and serene, smooth as you go. With your next inhale, let's take the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale them down the back as we open up through the heart. And again, continue to roll the shoulders up and back. And maybe make these circles a little bit more dramatic, exaggerated, as you stretch through the upper back and the shoulders, create space in the heart. You might take a couple rolling forward and down, just reversing that movement through the shoulders. From here, inhale through center, shoulders resting away from the ears. Draw the belly through as you lift the gaze for seated cat-cow. Exhale, round the spine and tuck your chin to your chest. A few more times here, seated cat-cow as you root down through the sit bones. Notice what you feel in your hips here as you move. Do you feel anything in through your hip flexors? In the creases of your hips, where your legs meet your pelvis. And then just begin to notice anything happening in the heart space. Do you feel anything opening, stretching? Do you feel any tightness, any sensation here? Just notice how it feels. As we move throughout today's class, in the spirit of feeling our feelings, feeling the feels, we're going to drop deeply into sensation. How does it feel to be in your body right now, in this moment? Can you place your awareness there on sensation? Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. From here, we come down to lying on our stomachs. So place the hands down onto the mat, feet reach long. And let's just right away extend the left arm out to the left, tent up onto right fingertips. Slowly bend the right knee, inhale. Exhale, place the right knee behind the left as you roll out onto left shoulder. You get to choose how deep the stretch is by how far you roll out onto the shoulder. If you'd like to find a bind here, maybe reach right hand for right foot, finding a clasp. If you're in the bind, you can reach the heel down towards the glute to stretch through the top of the leg, or maybe extend that leg out long, bringing the stretch in towards right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, roll onto the belly and release. Let's reach both toes long, interlace the hands at the low back. Forehead to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then inhale, peel the heart up the ceiling as you send the hands down the length of the spine. No wrinkle in the back of the neck. The gaze is just right below the face. Once here, maybe you'd like to lift the legs up, creating one long line of energy from crown of the head to the toes. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Release. Let's do that one more time. So keep the interlace through the hands. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale to rise, peel the heart up off the mat. Holding here. Maybe the feet like to join as you reach out through the toes. A lot of energy in the feet. Inhale, lift up just a little higher. Exhale, let it go and soften. From here, extend right arm out to the right, tent up onto left fingertips, bend into the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, roll out onto your right side body, finding that shoulder stretch as left foot steps behind her right leg. Option for that bind here if you wish. Left hand reaching for left foot. Once here, take a moment to smooth out your breath. Slow it down. Maybe you'd like to find Ujjayi, in through the nose and out through the nose. Little restriction in the back of the throat with the exhale. Notice how it feels to be here and how it feels to breathe here. Can you come back to that serene, smooth breath? Inhale. Exhale, roll onto the belly and release. From here, we have an option to repeat locust pose or to find bow. If you want to find bow, we bend through the legs and the hands reach for the outsides of the ankles. Find a little flex through the feet, creating an anchor through the hands. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, slowly rise as you just kick the legs out behind you, allowing the heart to naturally lift up off the floor. Keep the knees together, toes pointing out back behind you. Inhale, lift up just a little higher, holding here with the exhale. Let's take one more breath in and release. Come on down. Let's bring the shoulders, or hands rather, right under the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, back child's pose. Knees reaching towards the edges of your mat, toes to touch. Sink the hips down towards the heels and walk those fingertips forward. Once here, maybe rock side to side, massaging the third eye out onto the ground. And then as we settle in, begin to feel the breath in the back of the body. Can you feel a gentle expansion in the back of the heart as you inhale? And a softening, a letting go as you exhale. You might even imagine yourself breathing into the walls of your body as the rib cage reaches out towards the walls of the room. Breathing in, breathing out. Feeling your heaviness of your body resting on the ground beneath you.
Notice if you can experience the sensation of gravity in your body. With an inhale, let's come forward, tuck toes under, lift hips high, downward facing dog. From down dog, feet hip-width distance apart, spread the fingertips wide, and then send the mat away through the hands as you reach long through your shoulders. Tilt your pelvis forward as you lift your hips high. Gaze right at the toes. Inhale, come up high onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, sink the heels as you bend the knees. One more time, inhale high into the toes. Exhale, let's just sink the left heel down to the mat as you bend right knee. Holding here, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale high onto both toes. Exhale, right heel down as you bend left knee. Hold for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take one big step up with left foot towards the outside of the left edge of your mat. Coming down in towards lizard lunge. The hands stay firmly planted on the inside of the foot. Option to stay here or find twisted monkey by reaching the left hand around to the back of your mat to capture right foot. You can also roll onto the knife edge of the left foot if that feels good for you to create more space through the hips. Wherever you're at, begin to breathe deeply. Maybe even energetically sending the breath towards those tight spaces in your hips. Notice where you feel this pose the most in your body, and take a moment just to focus there. Slowly release the foot. Both hands come onto the inside of the foot. From here, we're transitioning into Skandasana. So we place the left foot in line with the back, or front edge of the mat rather, as you peel right toes up towards the ceiling. Hands flow through heart center or stay grounded onto the ground to help with stability. If this heel's lifted, that's perfectly fine. This pose can look different in all of our bodies. If you feel really firmly grounded and this foot is flat, maybe you'd like to hook left shoulder on the outside, or inside rather, of left knee, and then reach out long through the fingertips, flying through the arms. Notice how it feels to be here, and breathe. See if you can get one smooth, deep breath in here. As we inhale, we transition into Prasarita, both toes facing forward. Let's inhale, halfway lift, hands come behind the back. Exhale to fold, the hands reach over the head as chin drops to chest. Giving your weight to gravity here, feel your heaviness. Maybe you'd like to shake the head out, no, softening the neck. If this feels too intense through your shoulders, you can also grab opposite elbow behind the back as a variation. Gently release the hands, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands to the back of the mat, finding lizard lunge on the back side, lower down onto the back knee, walk the right foot to the right edge of the mat. Stay here, or maybe reach right hand around for left foot for twisted monkey as you sink the hips down. Always an option to roll out onto the knife edge of right foot to deepen a bit here if that feels good to you. And then when we find ourselves in really nice, deep hip openers, it's time to feel, to notice, to become aware of sensation in your body. And then no matter whether this is an easy place for you to be in or maybe a challenging one, we breathe slowly and evenly. Gently release the foot, opening up into Skandasana. Walk your hands to the left. Right foot in line with right edge of the mat, left toes up towards the ceiling. Maybe we fly, hooking right shoulder on the inside of right knee, and then reaching outward through the fingertips. Wherever you're at, notice the quality of your breath. Without judgment, is it smooth and deep? Is it maybe a little short and shallow? With your next inhale, can you breathe in just a little deeper, a little slower, smoothing out your breath? In this world, there is so little that we can control, but we can always control our breath. We can always slow it down, smooth it out. Release the hands, inhale, rise. We straighten both legs, heels out, toes in. Let's bring the hands right to the insides of the knees. Inhale, center, tall spine. Exhale, dip the right shoulder down, find a little twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. One more time to the right. Maybe the gaze comes behind you. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip left shoulder. Slowly release, walk the hands towards the front of the mat, and we step back, downward facing dog. From downward dog, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it forward, high crescent lunge. Inhale through the fingertips. Exhale to sink the hips down, staying high onto the ball of the back foot. Maybe walk the heel back, almost like you're on the back toes here. Heel stacked over those toes. Let's release the hands to the low back. Inhale, send the arms out and away, open up through the shoulders. Exhale, humble warrior. As we fold forward, arms up and overhead, right shoulder coming right next to right knee. This might feel a little wobbly. Oftentimes when we find ourselves in poses like this, in balance poses, we have to be really present with our bodies in order to stay here and find our center. So hone your senses in and focus. Feel your feet gripping the mat beneath you. Welcome in all of the wobbles, the quakes. It's just signs that we're getting stronger. Inhale. Exhale, release hands to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog as you sweep left leg up to the sky. Exhale, stack through the hips, opening up here as you draw right foot towards right hip bone. From here, inhale, slowly come forward, and we're taking the right foot right behind the left. Come all the way down to a seat, and then we take right elbow to right knee, now facing the back of our mat. So just a different way to get into wild thing here. Seal out onto the knife edge of the left foot. With your next inhale, press up and out as you lift the hips high. Reach right fingertips up and overhead. Wild thing. Deep breath in. Exhale, plank pose. From plank pose, we lift hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it forward, high crescent lunge. High onto the ball of the back foot. Exhale to sink the hips. Reach the arms up and overhead. Interlace the hands behind the low back. Run through the chest. Send the arms out and away. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Left shoulder coming down towards left knee. It's kind of right next to it here, making sure that you're not actually supporting the shoulder on the knee. Allow yourself to drop in. See if you can get a couple smooth, deep breaths here in this challenging pose. Let yourself be present with what you're feeling in this moment and to breathe through it. Find the strength in the breath. Release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, left foot high to the sky. Exhale, stack the hips, drawing left foot towards the glutes. Inhale, come forward, roll onto the knife edge of right foot, and come all the way down to a seat. Left elbow to left knee, make it tap. Let's place the knife edge, outside knife edge of right foot onto the ground. With your next inhale, press into the left foot as you reach the hips up to the sky. High onto the ball of the left toes, gaze out at the left thumb. Think rainbow shape through your body. Inhale. Exhale, plank pose. From plank pose, look towards the front edge of your mat. And let's take 2 big steps up, Malasana. Toes out, heels in, hands through heart center. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow exhale out. Maybe take a couple of those cleansing breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Press the exhale out the mouth. You might even take that exhale forcefully out the mouth, pushing that air out, releasing stagnant emotions and energy. Feel the breath in the body. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, push it out, purse the lips. Slowly come down to a seat. Let's place the feet on the mat, set up for bridge pose. With your next inhale, lift the hips high, both knees pointing forward. Maybe you'd like to rock one shoulder and then the other under the back. Pressing into the feet, we send the hips high to the sky, chin to the chest. From here, if you'd like to come into wheel pose, place the hands alongside the head, fingertips pointing towards the shoulders, and then with an inhale, press it up, hips high. Press into the feet as you send the heart forward. Once here, breathe. Slowly coming down the way you came. If you're in wheel, let's bring the knees into the chest. Oppenasana as you rock side to side. Take a couple deep breaths here. Notice any sensation on your low back as you rock side to side. And then the soles of the feet find each other for butterfly pose as the knees go wide to the wide edges of your mats. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, feeling the weight of the hands on your torso. And let's just allow ourselves just to breathe naturally into the hands, letting the body breathe itself as it normally does throughout the whole entire day, but with just a bit more ease. Letting yourself soften into stillness. Yoga teaches us how the breath can be a tool for removing energy and emotions, a tool for being present with what is. When we follow the breath, follow an inhale and an exhale, right in that moment we've entered the present. When we deepen our breath and slow it down, when we're starting to feel anxious or angered or irritated, maybe scared. That is us using the breath as a tool to shift energy. And so I invite you that the next time that you feel yourself moving through a big emotion, or maybe you feel yourself distracted and busy and maybe running around in circles, as we often do, we wind ourselves up so often. When you catch yourself in that moment, come back to the breath. Use the breath as a tool to allow you to feel the present moment and be with sensation. Let's bring the hands to heart center and Jali Mudra. Maintain today's practice with a bit of gratitude. And when I think about gratitude, I like to think about even the things that kind of seem like they suck in life, right? Like the hard things too. Like, can we be grateful for the difficult things also? The things that are teaching us, that are showing us maybe areas of our lives that need more focus or attention. Can be grateful for, the hard things too. The things that are shaping us into the person that we're meant to be. The opportunities to learn and grow. Let's bring thumbs to third eye. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Slowly close the legs. Maybe you'd like to rock up to a seat. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and sharing your energy and your time. It means so, so much. If you liked this class, please remember to like it, subscribe for more content. That's how I know that you guys like classes like this. This is the first time we've ever done a astrology class based or themed class. I love astrology. It's become such a really awesome tool in my life to help me move through the seasons and just hold myself in a different way, give myself more compassion and grace. So if you guys like this type of class, let me know. Let's hear about it and I'll do it again next month. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.